everyone. In these times, we're going to explain about translating advertisement and how to keep the meaning and feeling of a message when it's brought into a different language. To help us understand this, we will look at a theory by Ernst August Good and explain his ideas, how they work in real life, and how they help us translate advertisement effectively. But before we begin, let us introduce ourselves. So, we're from Group 5, Maulidin Rusma Safitri with student number 069, Meilani Sianturi with student number 239, and Thessalonica Shannon with student number 240. Ernst August Good is a linguist and scholar in translation studies, originally from Germany. With over 25 years of professional experience, he works in the fields of linguistics and translation across various multicultural contexts. In terms of academic and professional affiliations, Good serves as a consultant and senior researcher at SIL International. He is also a research associate and lecturer at Addis Ababa University and an honorary lecturer at University College London. His research focus is centered on a cognitive explanatory approach to cross-cultural communication. He explores how the human mind processes the complexities of intercultural exchange, work that is deeply influenced by relevance theory, developed by Dan Sperber and Dave Wilson. Through this lens, his research aims to support both the explanation and prediction of cross-cultural communication acts.
Key ideas in Good's theory of translating advertisement. First, translation is seen as secondary communication. This means that translation is a recommunication of the original message to a new audience. The translator must take into account how the target audience will interpret the advertisement based on their own cultural background. Second, the concept of interpretive resemblance. The main goal here is to create a mental resemblance between the source and the target message. This involves two elements: explicators, which are clear, direct meanings, and implicators, or inferred meanings, shaped by cultural context. In advertising, both are essential to preserve the emotional and persuasive power of the message. Third, Good distinguishes between direct and indirect translation. Direct translation copies the style and structure of the source text and is best suited for literal content, while indirect translation focuses on conveying the meaning in a culturally relevant way. The last one is the principle of optimal relevance. According to Good, translation should deliver the maximum message impact with the least cognitive effort. This is especially important in advertising, where translated messages needs to be clear and easy to understand, emotionally engaging, and culturally appropriate. Let's take a look at some examples that illustrate Good's key ideas in translating advertisement. First, the Coca-Cola advertisement. The original English slogan is "Taste the Feeling," which is translated into Indonesia as "Rasakan momennya." This is an example of interpretive resemblance, where the goal is to recreate the same emotional effect in the target language. The phrase "Rasakan momennya" captures the mood and message of the original slogan. This approach helps the brand connect with local audiences by delivering a message that is both familiar and emotionally engaging. Next, the Oreo advertisement. The original English slogan is "Play with your Oreo," while in Indonesian becomes "Nikmati Oreo sesukamu." This is an example of indirect translation, where the literal meaning is not preserved, but the message is adapted to fit the cultural context. In Indonesia culture, playing with food may be considered inappropriate, so the slogan is changed to emphasize enjoyment and personal choice instead. The last one, the UC1000 advertisement. The original slogan, "Healthy inside, fresh outside," is translated directly as "Sehat di dalam, segar di luar." This is an example of direct translation, where the structure, tone, and meaning of the original slogan are kept almost exactly the same. The phrase is short, clear, and works well in both English and Indonesia without needing cultural adaptation. It effectively conveys the message across languages with minimal change.
Ernst August Katz' theory helps us understand how ads can be translated in a way that still connects with people from different cultures. He shows that translation is more than just changing words, it's about sending the same message to a new audience in a way they understand and feel. With ideas like secondary communication, interpretive resemblance, direct and indirect translation, and optimal relevance, God reminds us that good translation needs to match both meaning and culture. The examples from Coca-Cola, Oreo, and UZ1000 show how different styles of translation work. Some keep the original words, some change the message to fit the culture, but allow them to keep the same feeling and purpose. Okay, here are the references we use in this project. That's the end of our presentation. We hope it was helpful and easy to understand. Thank you for your time and attention.